Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is our first online lecture. It is a poem by John Keats. Its name is Ode to a Nightingale. Nightingale is the name of bird. First of all, we are going to read the poem. My heart aches and a drowsy numbness pains my sense, as though of hemlock I had drunk, or emptied some dull opiate to the drains. 1 minute passed, and little words had sunk. 1 minute passed, and little words had sunk. It's not through envy of thy happy lot, but being too happy in thy happiness, that thou, light-winged dryad of the trees, in some melodious plot of beechen green and shadows numberless, singest of summer in full-throated ease. Oh, for a draught of vintage that had been cooled a long age in the deep delved earth, tasting of flora and the country green, dance and provincial song and sunburned mirth. Oh, for a beaker full of the warm south, full of the true, the blushful hypocrite, with beaded bubbles winking at the brim, and purple stained mouth, that I might drink and leave the world unseen, and with thee fade away into the forest dim, fade far away, dissolve and quite forget what thou among the leaves hast never known, the weirdness, the few and the fret, here where men sit and hear each other groan, where palsy shakes a few sad lost grey hairs, where youth grows pale and spectre thin and dies, where but to think is to be full of sorrow and leaden-eyed despairs, where beauty cannot keep her lustrous eyes, or new love find at dim beyond tomorrow. Away, away, for I will fly to thee, not cheerioted by Bacchus and spawns, but on the viewless springs of poesy. Though the dull wind perplexes and retards, already with thee, tender is the night, and happy the queen moon is on her throne, clustered around by all her starry face. But here there is no night, save what from heaven is with the breezes blown through wondrous glooms and winding moosey ways. I cannot see what flowers are at my feet, nor what soft incense hangs upon the boughs. But in embalmed darkness, guess each sweet, wherewith the sensible month endows the grass, the thicket, the fruit tree wild, white upon and the pastoral eglantine, fast spreading violets covered up in leaves, and mid-May's eldest child. The coming musk rose full of daily wine, the murmur snort of flies on summer eves. Darkling I listen, and for many a time I have been half in love with easeful death, called him soft names in many a mused rhyme, to take into ear my quiet breath. Now more than ever seems it rich to die, to seize upon the midnight with no pain, while thou art pouring forth thy soul abroad in such an ecstasy. Still, wouldst thou sing, and I have ears in vain, to thy higher queen become a sword. Thou wast not born for that immortal bird, no hungry generations tread thee down. The voice I hear this passing night was heard in ancient days by emperor and clown. Perhaps the self-same song that found a path through the sad heart of Ruth, when sick for home she stood in tears amid the alien corn, the same that oft times hate, charm, magic caspins opening on the form of perilous seas and fairy names forlorn. Forlorn! The very word is like a bargain to toll me back from thee to my soul self. Adieu, the fancy cannot do so well, and as she is famed to do, deceiving elf. Adieu, anthem fades past the near meadows, over the still stream, up the hillside, and now it's buried deep in the next valley glades. Was it a vision or a waking dream? Fled is that music? Do I wake or sleep? We are going to discuss it. Aches का मतलब है pains. Drowsy का मतलब है sleep. Numbness का मतलब है dullness. Hemlock के साथ स्टार लगा दें, स्टार और स्टार को नीचे लिख के उसके साथ लिखें. Hemlock is the name of a plant which produces a juice Hemlock is the name of a plant which produces a juice that is highly poisonous and toxic. Empty का मतलब है खाली करना. यहाँ पे इसका मतलब है to drink. Empty means to make something empty means to drink something. Dull means intoxicated. Dull means intoxicated. नशा, नशे में है. Opiate का मतलब है opium. Opium. Opium जानते हैं? अफीम को कहते हैं. अफीम या अफीम. अफ्यूल. To the drains. To the drains का मतलब है to the last drop. आखिरी कतरे तक. To the drains means to the last drop. Letter words. Lit या leet. Lite या leet is the name of a river in Greek mythology. It is the name of a river. The name of a river in Greek mythology. In Greek mythology. It is the name and it is the river of forgetfulness. It is the river of forgetfulness. इस बात को सर समझने की कोशिश करें. ग्रीक माइथोलॉजी जो है, माइथोलॉजी जो है आपको इस पे हम डिस्कस करेंगे. इसको ये किस चीज को कहते हैं, ये क्या है, इस पे हम डिस्कशन करेंगे. फॉर द टाइम बीइंग अभी इस वक्त सिर्फ ये बात समझने की कोशिश करें कि ये एक ख्यालों की दुनिया है. ख्यालों की दुनिया है. ये रियल वर्ल्ड जो है इसके बिल्कुल अगेंस्ट है. ये तस्वुरात की दुनिया है. ग्रीक माइथोलॉजी जो है, जिस तरह हम फरिश्तों में यकीन करते हैं, जिस तरह हमारे लिए खुदा है, जिस तरह हमारे लिए जहन्नुम है, जन्नत का कॉन्सेप्ट है, इसी तरह ग्रीक्स के लिए भी मुख्तलिफ किस्म की चीज़ें थी. उन्होंने अपने लिए खुदा बनाए. उनके मुताबिक सूरज का अलग खुदा था, आसमान का अलग खुदा था, मोहब्बत का अलग, जंग का अलग खुदा, बारिश का अलग खुदा. इसी तरह मुख्तलिफ किस्म के इनके माइथोलॉजी में मुख्तलिफ किस्म की चीज़ें थी. इनमें से एक का नाम था लीते या लीत या लेते. And it is the name of a river in Greek mythology, and it is the river of forgetfulness. According to Greeks, कि जो लोग भी इस रिवर में नहा लेते वो अपने तमाम गम परेशानियां और हर किस्म के मुसीबतों को भूल जाते थे. It's not through envy of the happy lot. Happy lot का मतलब है good luck. Envy का मतलब है jealousy. But being too happy in thine happiness, that thou light winged, easy to fly. Light winged का मतलब है light winged. Home variation does. आप ये भी कह सकते हैं कि light winged, light winged, easy to fly. Dryad, Dryad, yeah, Dryad is the name of a goddess of trees in Greek mythology. Is the name of the goddess of trees. दरख्तों की देवी and some melodious plot. Melodious का मतलब है musical. Melodious means musical. Plot means spot. Beach and green. Beach and green means a place, a spot in a jungle, in a forest that has a number of beech trees, full of beech and green beech trees. Beech and green का मतलब है एक जगह जंगल में एक ऐसी जगह जहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा घने दरख्त निकल आए हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा घने, जिसमें तकरीबन अंधेरा हो, बहुत ज़्यादा घने दरख्तों की वजह से, और दरख्तों के घने शाखों की वजह से उधर आपको जगह जमीन नजर ना आ रही है. Is that clear? And shadows, numberless singers of summer in full-throated ease. Full-throated ease का मतलब है in full voice. Full-throated ease. The feelings of being easy. Singing in full voice. अब जरा इस पहले स्टैंजे को जरा समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. My heart aches and a drowsy numbness pains my sense as though of hemlock I had drunk, or emptied some dull opiate to the drains. 1 minute passed and better words had sunk. It's not through envy of thy happy lot, but being too happy in thy happiness, that thou, like wind, dried of trees in some melodious plot, of beech and green and shadows numberless singers of summer in full-throated ease. जॉन कीट्स जो है अपने कमरे में बैठा है रात खिड़की के करीब और रात तकरीबन खत्म होने वाली है और सुबह शुरू होने वाली है. सुबह 7 का वक्त है, अभी अंधेरा खत्म नहीं है. वो खिड़की के करीब बैठा है, अपने टेबल पर एक पॉइंट लिख रहा है और यही पॉइंट लिख रहा है. समझ आ रही है? और उसको दूर जंगल से एक परिंदे की, नाइटिंगेल की सिंगिंग की आवाज आ रही है, उसके म्यूजिक की आवाज आ रही है, उसके सिंगिंग, उसके गुनगुनाने की आवाज आ रही है उस परिंदे की. समझ आ रही है? तो ओड एक ऐसे पॉइंट को कहते हैं जिसमें a writer addresses a person, a thing or an idea. idea, a bird or an animal. In this point, John Keats addresses the bird nightingale. He listens to the song of the nightingale and then he starts writing this poem. And in this poem, he addresses the bird nightingale. Are you getting my point? And he says, he is talking to the nightingale. The nightingale is singing in some melodious plot in a jungle, in a forest. And he is listening to the song, the sweet song of the nightingale. And he starts addressing the bird.